Hello guys, it's me Nobody, and I'm here with a different type of video today. This is a contest entry for a Yogscast competition for building a little city. And I want to get off on a little note of giving you a heads up. I didn't have much time to build this. I only had, like most people, had tons of people helping them on huge servers. They had 12 people at a time working on it at like 5 hours a day. Me, I just started school and I had an essay I already had to write. I had like a whole bunch of homework, so I didn't get as much time to work on it as I would like to. But I'm not gonna lie, I think it worked out pretty good. So this is the as you can see, the front of the house. This is the first house I built right in front of you. I put some fountains in for the look and some sugar canes in for the look. This is another house that I built, the second one I believe, and just regular decor inside. If you actually, first we're gonna go up inside. This is after commentary, by the way, not live. Yeah, that's just showing that I filled up the houses a little bit. If you look behind them trees, you can't really see it. There's a wall that crosses off to keep the city safe. Some sugar canes again for the look. Another house. This one's basically a regular house, just good for someone to live in. But as I was saying before, what was I saying before? Because I've totally forgotten. Oh yeah, I've been pretty busy this week, and it's Tuesday right now, and I usually don't film on Tuesday because I don't like to film on school nights. I'll play Minecraft on school nights, but I usually don't film because then I get stressed and all that, and blah blah blah. You don't want to hear this. But anyway, yeah. Filmed this tonight, and I did it last minute because I had to, basically, because I totally forgot that it was due tomorrow, and that even though tomorrow's Wednesday for me, the Wednesday that they're counting as the due date might be today for them because of, time zones and all that. So I wanted to get it done today. As you can see, that's an arch that led over to another building, and then there's a little hay field under that I thought looked nice. Just pause real quick so frames would go up. Here's another building I put in. That was like an armory. Little waterfall with some sugar cane surrounding it. Now, this is a long tunnel that leads over to the second part of the city. By the way, all of these materials were mined by myself, as you'll see near the end. I go over the stuff that I gotten, but yeah, I did go in one cave and get some regular ores and all that, but mainly I just stuck to mining a whole bunch of cobblestone and axing a whole bunch of trees to get this. And I didn't spawn in anything, I didn't fly, I didn't use any mods, nothing. So I was proud of this. This was like my Minecraft World 2 city, although how I more wanted it to turn out. A little Easter egg pumpkin just to keep the lighting, because I didn't want to go into the nether to get glowstone. Also, it does look pretty good with this texture pack. So this is SMP Revival Pack, is what I believe it's called. Another archway, by the way, over to the library, which once I go in, you'll see why I call it the library. A whole bunch of bookcases up top, but if you look at the bottom or go back, you'll see there's tons of bookcases at the bottom. It took forever to harvest. I had to go through like 20 rounds of sugar canes just to harvest that many bookcases. This is like the top of the tower. Just look, I tried to get a little view over this, but it didn't really work. So I just figured, you know what, I'll go down and show you. This is going to be the entrance, basically. The N is basically my signature, nobody. Ignore the grass and the tree that hasn't grown. That's because I couldn't wait for it to grow and all that. But yeah, it took forever for that grass to grow. As you can see, that's an entrance, the top little poles or the gate and all that. So now we're going to head over for me to show you another part of the first one, which is another gate that leads out in the first part of the city, and where I got my resources from, basically. A little more proof for you guys, that kind of stuff. It's actually 10:54 at night right now. And I usually go to sleep at 11. Yeah, I know it sounds pretty nerdy, but you know what? I'm in honors classes. I have to do good. I want to do good, so yeah. Right now I'm going to show you all the materials I got, because I only used one chest in this game. And it's this huge chest you see right in front of you. That's all the materials I got. I did find 15 diamonds, which you'll even get proof that I mined and all that later. But yeah, that's all the stuff I got. I didn't actually use redstone, because I didn't find any slimes, and if I were to use redstone, I would have had to use sticky pistons, because those are the only things I'm actually good at. So I just didn't use it. Figured, hey, just keep it in there, prove I've gotten it. That's the wall, basically keeping the city safe. Just didn't like that sheep. It should have gotten out of the way while I had the chance. Here's the other gate that leads out. And here's basically where I'm saying, goodbye, city, I will not be back ever again. Although I will save this map, and I will probably upload it on Mediafire, or whatever that place is called, just to have it up. Yeah, if you go around this corner, you'll see it's a whole bunch of trees. This is where I would replant and harvest all the wood that I got. And it took forever to get all the wood that I had, because I had, as you'll see later, a lot of wood to get. I think it was over 1,000 I've harvested. But yeah. And this little place to the right in front of you, is where I got most of my cobblestone. Why I say most is because I also gathered it while going through the cave where I got the ores. But as you can see, there was coal in that cave. There's a whole bunch of cobblestone I got. Ooh, it was like, wow. Those are other two caves, if you see right in front of you, that I went through too. Now I'm going to show you the statistics proving that I mined this stuff and all that. If you see, that's all the time I played. I haven't even played a full 12 hours. Or maybe I have. I don't know. Because I reset my Minecraft jar before I started this map, just so it would all be a clean, showing idea. But if you go into the blocks, you'll see I've mined that many things of them blocks and all that, and I've crafted so much, and it took forever. It took like, I think. Well, the weird part is I've only worked on it for at the most 10 hours total, and that's over a week. Remind you that, and it was some of the weekend, which Labor Day had nothing to do, so I, did it, and then the next day I was crazy as hell. But yeah, so that's over a week. Oh, by the way, here are some good screenshots I thought were pretty cool. But anyway, that was over the week, and that's the place I started. This is the first house I built, as you saw. I was originally going to put a farm thing over there in the little glass house that's right beside that house, but it didn't really work out. What was I talking about? Oh well, these are some, good screenshots I thought I got. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope they pick me. I doubt they will, because I got a lot of submissions. But this is basically what happened, so thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. I like that one, the Dark Knight one. Yeah, bye.